you.
That's for you, bro.
You guys, you're the only birthday present I need. Folks, as you probably figured out, because I keep mentioning it like I did just now, today is my birthday. And, thank you. Thank you. And, as I mentioned, this is a big one, 60, and it's the kind of milestone that makes you reflect. But I have to say, I think aging is a good thing.
You are wrong, Stephen.
What's that? My good friend Steve Carell. Steve, I was just explaining to the good people here that I believe that growing older is actually wonderful.
And I was shocked to hear how wrong you were.
Seems like we're at an impasse, a disagreement.
Interesting. It kind of reminds me of that long-running debate segment we used to do on The Daily Show. Even Stephen.
Yes. Yes, it does. What say we settle this the old-fashioned way?
Pistols at dawn.
I was thinking even Stephen.
I still like the pistol idea, but sure, let's do it!
You just made me vomit in my own mouth. What's the weather like up your own ass?
Tonight's topic. Aging, is it good?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
No! Stephen, we are born astride a grave, and each day the cruel grasp of time pulls us closer to oblivion. You will never be younger than you are in this moment, and let's face it, my friend, you haven't aged well.
Wrong as usual, Steve. Age ripens us like a fine wine because with age comes experience, and with experience comes wisdom, and with wisdom comes the ability to see you for what you are, a sad, dumb, salt and pepper idiot.
Stephen, if you're so wise, you should know that the best years are behind you. You're just speeding towards the next exit on the highway of life, Incontinence City. Population, your pants. For all we know, it's already happened. How come you never get up from behind this desk?
Steve, I just did the monologue right over there.
You were younger then. We haven't seen you stand in minutes. You're decaying before our eyes, Grandpa. Can you still hear me, Stephen? Do you know who I am?
Oh, yes. I recognize you. You're Kirkland brand Ricky Gervais. Steve, aging is a reward for a life well lived. At 60, walking counts as exercise. I can pull my pants up as high as I want, and no one judges me for eating dinner at 4:30. My dessert is 3 more hours of daylight.
The only thing bigger than your denial is the font on your phone, old man.
You're older than I am, Steve. You're 61.
Shut up!
There's nothing wrong with being 61, Steve.
Yes, there is. Do you know what happens to men in Hollywood after they turn 60? They pair us with women in their 30s. 30, Stephen!
So sorry. I had no idea. And I thought at this point you worked mainly with minions.
Ha-ha, Stephen, good one. I didn't know you were allowed to tell jokes on this show. I better alert the network you've gone rogue. Hello, CBS? See, that's how old I am. I still do this to signify a phone. Hey, CBS, come quick. There's something wrong with your oldest Sheldon.
I'm very happy with this job, Steve. I get to talk to some of the most famous and fascinating people in the world. And on other nights, I get to talk to you.
I'm sorry if I'm not as exciting as a paid integration with Nissan or the 4 p.m. anchor on MSNBC.
She has a name, Steve, and I don't know what it is. Just admit it, Carell. Of all people, you should be grateful for every passing year. each one adding more distance between you and welcome to Marwin.
Not all of us have the gravitas to be cast in The Love Guru.
Says the guy who was in the 2005 Bewitched movie.
We were both in that movie.
Okay, that one's a draw. But you know what, Steve? I am grateful for aging because I'm grateful for my growth. Why would I want to live in the past where you and I were forced to share an office at a little cable show where we could explore our comedic voices late into the night, basking in the joy of discovery as we'd passionately argue 2, sometimes 3 times a week? I don't need that anymore. In fact, I like it that these days we argue at most once a year. Usually on my birthday when you stop by for a pity fight.
Wait. Is that what this is all about? Do you miss arguing with me? Are you worried that the spark has gone out?
Well, it's just as we get older, it gets a little harder to get your anger up.
Well, Stephen, it's okay. We may not argue as much as we used to, but that doesn't make it any less sweet when we do.
So you think as we get older, our relationship changes, but maybe it also deepens?
No.
Wait a second. Are you just saying no to be argumentative?
Yes.
Wait a second. Did we just disagree twice in one night?
Sure did, buddy.
We still got it.
And Stephen,
Yes?
I will always be here for you.
Promise?
Yes, absolutely. Anytime I have something to promote.
Thanks, Steve. That means a lot. Thanks, Steve. That means a lot coming from an elder.
By like a year.
Tick-tock, my friend.
Happy birthday, you dusty hag!
Thank you, you hideous crone. We'll be right back with Very Old Man.
Steve Carell!